Nice. Y'all put it on, right?
You know what comes to mind when I see this piece of video? Relatability, of course.
Are you a billionaire?
No.
You live in New York?
No.
Do you have a private jet?
Nope. I live right here in Johnstown.
So in what ways do you think you're similar to Donald Trump?
I don't know.
Do you like Diet Coke?
No.
I'm really trying here.
It's almost as if MAGA knows, but still goes along with it anyway. Shout out to the good liars for keeping them in check.
Donald Trump Jr. retweeted a Harris critic that questioned her identity. Well, Trump Jr. then deleted the retweet, but not before it was seen by his millions of followers. Harris's campaign has compared the comment to that birtherism conspiracy from President Trump against President Obama.
I want him to show his birth certificate. He has pulled one of the great cons in the history of politics.
This is why who we put in positions of leadership matters.
I'm not going to spend my time trying to educate people about who black people are. I was born black, I will die black. And I'm proud of being black. And I'm not going to make any excuses for anybody because they don't understand.
Because when the truth should prevail.
Who do you think Kamala Harris is working for right now?
I think she's, working for the deep state, but she may be working for somebody more powerful than that, Satan himself. The demon god, Kamala.
You think Kamala Harris is working for Satan?
She could be.
The party of neo-Nazis, bigotry, and conspiracy theories latch on to hate and an agenda that cannot be rooted in fact.
We're here outside the RNC, and a lot of people made a big deal about toning down the rhetoric. We're going to see some of the gear they're selling here.
Probably going to be some pretty level-headed stuff. I'll read that for you. It says, "Not my president," and then it says, "F Biden," and the is made of guns.
Huh.
Remember this fallacy of the RNC pecking unity and the rhetoric being taken down a notch?
What they've said is that a small migrant community, 20,000, so it's big for the city of Springfield, but it's small compared to all Haitians in the United States of America, that small migrant community has caused a lot of problems. It's led to higher rates of communicable diseases. That's a verifiable fact. It's led to animals disappearing. Many of my constituents have said that has been happening. It's led to higher home prices. That is a verifiable fact. So this influx has led to a lot of
But you said that immigrants have eaten animals, and city officials have said that that's not true.
City officials have said that's not true.
What a crock that was, right? Look no further than J.D. Vance, a man who likened Trump to the Big H, running with conspiracy theories to push a 2024 version of Great Replacement.
This whole furry thing.
The first sign of the rumor in the U.S. appears to have been at this Michigan school board meeting last December.
I heard that at least one of our schools in our town has in one of the unisex bathrooms, a litter box for the kids that identify as cats.
Where it was discussed by a parent without proof, then shared on Facebook by a chairwoman of the Michigan Republican Party, referring to furries, a small group of people who are interested in and may dress up as animals with human-like features. The false story snaking its way across the country.
They think they're a cat. A cat. They put tails on and they demand that they have a litter box in the school.
As always, they are lying for votes.
Not many people know that we have furries in Colorado schools. Have you heard about this, Jimmy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, kids identifying as cats. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but it's happening all over Colorado, and schools are tolerating it. It's insane. What on earth are we doing? Knock it off. Schools, put your foot down. Stop it. Let's get back to teaching basics and not allow this woke ideological stuff infiltrate our schools. And it is happening here in Colorado. It's why I moved from Boulder Valley to Douglas County, because it was happening in my kids' schools 4 years ago.
I cannot believe I have to say this, but obviously there are absolutely no litter boxes for students in schools. This specific story caught fire after notorious podcaster Joe Rogan repeated similar false claims on his wildly popular show. But after some backlash, Rogan says he did some more digging and he came to this conclusion.
It doesn't seem that there's any proof that they put a litter box in there.
No proof. He pushed the lie.
He did. And it still, to this day, carries weight with Republican voters.
Kids are coming in dressed up as cats with collars and leashes on and ears, and supposed to have litter boxes in the restrooms.
That's incredible. And you've seen this?
I have not personally seen it, but I know people that are involved with the schools.
So you haven't personally seen it?
I haven't personally seen it, no.
Okay. Because that sounds... That's...
yeah, I know. But if you talk to the students, they even say that it's been going on. And
have you talked to the students and they said they saw it?
Some friends of ours, their kids, yeah.
They saw students dressed as cats.
Yes.
And that they said that there had to be litter boxes in the high schools?
In the bathrooms, they have to have litter boxes.
Unbelievable. It's almost... I can't even believe it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe.
Additionally, never forget the events that took place on January 6th and how the Republicans continue anointing the man who pushed the big lie, riling up a crowd of his loyalists, which led to violence at the Capitol. And the reason you should never forget is because they have a far different version.
Speaking of Biden, it's on everyone's mind. What do you think about that speech he gave?
It's the Hitler speech. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
And it's evil. It's evil.
A super divisive speech then, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very. For no reason, just out of the blue.
One of the most divisive in American presidential history?
In my lifetime, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you worried that a speech like that could result in violence in any way?
Absolutely. But not from our side.
Right. Yeah.
What do you say to people who would say that Trump's January 6th speech was divisive? People marched over to the Capitol. There was a riot.
I just laugh. I just laugh because it wasn't divisive.
And so you didn't feel that anything that happened on January 6th was violent?
No.
Insane. It feels like we're being gaslit here. We really are living in different realities. Please, if you can and are willing, check out The Good Liars live shows and stay up to date with their tour. They do fantastic work on the ground. It is time now for you to support their efforts. Check out their website to see when they are in a city near you. Head over to their YouTube channel for more fantastic content. Their reels on Instagram, more short form on TikTok, of course, as well. In addition, if you can make a donation to their Patreon, please do. They are fantastic at what they do. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.